The most painful aspect of it all is that it was the same Britain that brought us Christianity. They gave us the Bible, they told us about Christ, they told us to follow their ways, and we did. Ironically, they joined those that repudiated and rejected Christianity to slaughter their own fellow Christians. That is the abnormality we are still suffering up until this very day. Therefore, we must honor these brave men and women that fought and died for us up until Ikonso a few weeks ago. Our Father, God Almighty in heaven, Elohim Adonai El Shaddai, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, ancient of the ancients, the spirit that owns every spirit. Almighty, eternal, creator of everything that man can see around him. From those of us that love thee with all our hearts, despite our shortcomings, for all of us that believe that you are the beginning and the end, the author and the finisher of our faith, today we reaffirm our love of thee before the congregation of the children of men all over the world. For the spirit of those that have gone before us and those of us who are here now are intertwined. We cannot be parted, either by death itself or life. Hear our prayers, O Heavenly Father. And to an extent, our thanksgiving this very day for the life you have given to their children to continue to pursue that for which they were gruesomely murdered and killed. For all whom we remember on this very day, the 30th of May, fulfill in all of us the purpose of your love and bring us all with them to your eternal joy through your grace and your mercy that is eternal now and forevermore, we pray. He said, they were soldiers, they were gallant, and we must remember them. And may their soul rest in eternal peace. Before we bring our program to an end, I have very, very critical and important announcement to make regarding our lockdown, complete seizure of Biafra land tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 31st of May, there is complete lockdown, no church, no market. Nobody should be seen outside tomorrow. I do not want any violence. I do not want any need for people to resort to violence. I condemn it completely and totally. We do not want to spill the blood of the innocent. Therefore, I am urging restraint across the board. And in the same token, I am asking our people to respect the memory of over 5 million people that died, that we may live. There will be no market opening tomorrow. There will be no office, no schools, no banks, nothing. No movement on the roads either. Tomorrow, complete and total lockdown of everywhere. If you want to be alive, do not come out tomorrow, because our enemies may use it as an excuse to try to start something that they themselves cannot even control. We don't want to lose anybody tomorrow, not even today. I am urging and asking everybody to please be peaceful and very calm as we remember those that died for us. Because this very day is critical in our history, in our lives, in our existence as a people. We must continuously honor them and respect them. And the best way for us to do that is to conduct ourselves in the most peaceful manner. And that's exactly what we are going to do, because this very family, this IPOB, is a peaceful movement, and we shall remain peaceful. The only time that there may be a semblance of fight in us is when we confront terrorists in our bushes and in our forests. For that, we owe nobody any apologies. What we are saying to everybody today is, do not come outside tomorrow if you value yourself and your life. Do not come out tomorrow. The land is very, very hot. Our enemies are planning and plotting. Our enemies are trying to do all they can to instigate a wholesale massacre of our people. This very IPOB that I lead, by the grace of the Most High in heaven, shall remain peaceful. Eastern Security Network shall remain in the bushes to safeguard our land, our forest, our bushes against the conquistador tendencies of the Janjaweed Fulani Caliphate. These are obvious facts for which we cannot run away from. Tomorrow must be peaceful. I repeat, tomorrow must be very peaceful. And in that very peace, everybody must respect themselves. I don't care who you are. You must stay at home wherever you are tomorrow, or you have yourself to blame. We will continue to pray for the soul of our dear departed. We shall continue with our prayers and the candlelight vigil tonight all across Biafra land. And tomorrow there's a total and complete blockage of Biafra land. Complete lockdown. Any community that allows any vehicle to pass through it will be in trouble. No vehicles anywhere. Anybody in any car, in any lorry, except an ambulance. Believe you me, you will be in one almighty trouble, I can assure you. Complete lockdown. I want the satellite of all the major countries of the world looking down upon Biafra tomorrow morning to confirm for themselves that indeed they are remembering those that fought and died for them. Ours cannot be an exception. I want to commend all the pastors and the preachers today that told their congregation to go home, that there will be no church. In most places in Biafra land, there is no church service today. People went home to go and pray, because remember that regardless of where you are, God will hear your prayers. They did not go to church today. I commend those pastors. I commend them immensely from the bottom of my heart. And I don't know if what I'm hearing from Obiano is correct. Of course, Anambra is the number one in Biafra land. They always comply. We sit at home. And I'm sure Anambra will comply tomorrow. And I expect other governors to follow suit as well. Complete lockdown, so that our enemies will not have any excuse to kill anybody, tagging them IPOB or Eastern Security Network tomorrow. If you come out, they will kill you. They will say you're IPOB. They will say you're Eastern Security Network. They will look for one allegation or the other to heap upon you. Then you're dead. And there'll be nobody there to vouch for you. If your brain is working properly, stay at home tomorrow. Complete and utter lockdown. I know some people are very foolish. Around 12 o'clock, they want to come out and see if they can open their shop. If you open that very shop, that shop will burn you inside it. I know, because especially Omaiha people are very stupid. That's where I come from. Very, very hopeless people. Omaiha, Bakalik and Denugu, very useless. Tomorrow you will try and you will see. I don't want any violence, but you must respect the dead. You must respect them. And tomorrow we shall. Thank you very much for listening. And I will be back again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I will be live on air. We are going to be praying, because from tomorrow I am going to pray Psalm number 1, the beginning of our 150 days of prayers. Every blessed day we are going to read one psalm and we're going to pray it every blessed day for 150 days, and you see what will happen. we are now in the middle of a war. And remember that the Fulani will do everything possible to promote, or should I say, to provoke a genocidal onslaught against our people. They will do anything. Remember, during the war, they dressed people in Biafran army uniforms. Remember, to go and attack villages in Cross River State, in River State, in Akwa Ibom today that we have. So that those villagers will hate everything Biafra. It won't surprise me if they pull off one of those games now. Nothing is beyond them. That is the reason why Katuna Line, the UK High Commissioner to Nigeria, disappeared, so they can plan a way to incriminate IPOB, Eastern Security Network, and to start another round of genocide. We must resist them. Tomorrow must be very peaceful. Very, very peaceful, I assure you. I want there to be peace in our land, that we may honor our heroes and heroines that went before us. Thank you very much. And with all the love in my heart from here, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my leader.
All right. We are welcome back again. We have gotten the gospel of the day. This gospel of Onyendu contains. Who can a dog come? Where the dog that cry? Okay. Welcome. We have introduced ourselves before, so now we have our two honorable ministers here. We have.
What did happen? That's only carry 4404.
Maybe.
Advance, you get a video where you open.
Why the video con it just play finish? I be like the message. I like the pictures it did. Make a picture.
Okay, if you play finish, another video can enter.
I got the play another video they play from inside. Rubbish. And but I beg I put the link here. Okay, Mazi, my minister Mazi Sonny, let me remove it from here because I put it. So as you don't put, I make I commode VOB from here. Now forget that, they forget them. I never know as I want to do that VOB, make it day. So on a welcome again. Mazi, Raf, we don't do our introduction, so you have the mic. I beg. We know they hear you.
Yes, my brother, my own big brother, I greet you. Greetings to all Biafrans that are watching us tonight. Today is a very, very special day. And I never even knew that my men were here. I was waiting for our PM to come live, and he's not coming. And I came and looked. I saw that my people are here. I said, what am I doing? I have to join. And we have to do this together. Hello, Biafrans. Today is a unique day. We remember our fallen heroes. We remember the men that paid the price, the ultimate price. We will never forget memory what they did for us. In fact, what they did for us, money cannot pay. Money cannot pay what they did for us. Men like this, our white guy, Bruce Mayrock that gave his life for Biafra. We will not forget people like Bruce Mayrock, people like Ikonso, people like Chief Igwe and Lolo, Israel Kanu, people that have passed on. Our own our own eternal leader, Jim Odimegu Ojukwu, Philip F. Young, and the rest of them that paid the ultimate price. We remember them today. Thank you, Mazi Ugo, for the chance to speak to Biafrans. We'll join together and do this. Thank you very much. We move.
There will. I beg. I put the link, so make we share them to our channel so that anybody that want to come in can come in as we wait for our PM to come on air. So we'll be here until he come on air. From here, we'll join him. And if he don't come, you know, as activities they carry everything now, he's too much occupied. I just repeat him sometimes from meeting every day, meeting. It's for our own good. We must celebrate. Let us be happy. He promises to come today, and let us pray that he will come and give us that nation's broadcast. My honorable Minister Sonny, are you here? You are doing this thing. Are you getting the advice from the madman?
Yeah, and they will Chineke, and they will to my honorable ministers in the house. I salute you all. I salute those that love freedom, and I salute those that hate freedom. And what I give those that hate freedom is war. Because if you don't love peace, you should rather be the antagonist. We gather today to remember our heroes who have died, who are still living, who are still fighting. And we also wait for the PM State of the Nation broadcast. But there is one thing I want to connect before we join PM. Now, from these videos that you see on the screen now, Britain supervised the massacre of over 6 million in broad daylight. They lined us up, they fired us, they barricaded airlines and sea to make sure our children die of starvation. They did not use, oh my God, they did not use the weapon to actually waste the children, but they used blockade to make sure they kill them in a systematic way. The war was happening in an open way. But there is something that just happened between 2014 to 2023. What happened is that over 100 million of the named Nigerians have been massacred in cold blood. And it is happening in a systematic way. MNK came out in 2012 and started shouting about it. Nobody took him serious. Now, somebody should go and open the archives. When you open the archives, look at how many people have died in the reign of Buhari from 2014 to 2023. You see that it's over 100 million. This is what MNK was saying. We are in war already. They have not declared it, but it is happening in a systematic, and people never understood. Today, the scorecard is there. Let's join our PM as we continue to mourn and remember our heroes. They did not die and go, but they died for us to survive and to continue to make sure Biafra lives. Dewu Muchineke, thank you for having me.
Ndewono. So we are joining our PM live, and Biafrans, if you know touch you, make it touch you today. Biafra is here already. Abi, Mazavan Babam, you know the film. So the link we share, we didn't know our PM is coming already. So anyway, if anybody come, you go follow us to watch out
from the studio. I already pinned the link on my channel, but
it doesn't make any difference. Leave it there. But we are waiting for our PM. That's it. Very simple and very short. So we go. So meanwhile.
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. Zoo is panicking. It is the truth. I tell you the truth. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're holding my life, you take it. Eziokwu Chineke.
Eziokwu Chineke. We must continue. What up, you are welcome.
Mercy on we Biafra, Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, nnamdi kanu. We need our leader. Nnamdi kanu. We need our leader. Nnamdi kanu. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. From the 29th of May, 6 o'clock in the evening, there will be no movement until 6 o'clock of the 30th of May. No, I said no movement. If you say you're strong, you come out. Go and take money from Fulham and come and do it. First of all, they will write, maybe in Vanguard or something. They will write all that nonsense after writing. But then you know, come outside, I'll see you. From 6 o'clock on the 29th, it is more than sit at home. This one is no movement. No, if cockroach mistakenly come out of your house, or if cockroach comes out of your house.
All over the world, good evening, friends of Biafra. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Good evening, America. Good evening, Israel. Good evening, friends of Biafra. I am honored to be sitting here today to address Biafrans all over the world on this Heroes and Hearing Day of Biafra. I sit here, my humble self, to deliver my first Heroes Day speech as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. The just concluded general election in Nigeria, and following the swearing in of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shetima, has vindicated Biafra people and further validate the fight for Biafra exit. Today, we mark this solemn occasion all over Biafra land and beyond by remembering and paying tribute to the valiant sons and daughters of our soil, whose blood waters our land for freedom today. In this speech of today, I want every Biafra to take something back home.
And the word I want you to take to your heart today is tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Several decades ago, brave Biafrans, the liberation of our beloved nation, Biafra. These are men, heroes, we enjoy and we display today. The fight for Biafra liberation made us today to stand very tall against Islamic State and against the state-sponsored terrorists. There is no time in human suffering when one is forced to make a choice. A choice whether to submit or to fight, even if it means paying the ultimate price. And I want to tell you, Biafra, today is that time to make a choice. The choice is right before our very own eyes. A choice to submit to the Islamic State and seeing our women and children getting killed, chopping off their hands, their legs, and seeing our land being overrun by terrorists. Or a choice to fight, and fight once and for all, and put an end to the upsurge of terrorists that is migrating from Sahel region, Central African Republic, from Mauritania down to the Sahel region, and then down to Nigeria, and the inquest to conquer the entire southern Nigeria. Today, I believe that millions of Biafra has made a choice to fight. I am very proud of you who has made it very possible to see Nigeria state fail. I thank you all who participated in making sure that we have what we call the political upheaval, the highest one in the history of Nigeria today. It is the activities of the Biafra liberation. In 1967, when the International Court of Justice and other world powers failed to assist the cause of Biafra, self-determination and freedom, in facial circumstances, the lackadaisical and nonchalant attitude of the world leaders collaborating with Nigeria led to the death of over 3 million children from Biafra land. This prompted one of our stewards and a hero in the name of Philip Effiong to surrender to Nigeria. In the course of surrendering to Nigeria, because of the children that were dying out of starvation, he cautioned Nigeria and said, if you don't treat these people good, their children are going to rise up and fight you again. My fellow Biafrans, I want to categorically say it today that the children Philip Effiong was talking about, Simon Ekpa is one of them. And you that have supported this cause, in the midst of all blackmail and propaganda, you are one of those children. I want to call on Biafrans to be ready. Just like every other nation that fought their way out of slavery. The swearing in of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shetima has confirmed that indeed you are already officially in Islamic State, which the Biafra people can never accept. No matter how you try to paint it, when in a supposed secular state, you have the president a Muslim, the vice president a Muslim, there is nothing else that you need to know other than you are under Islamic State. I want to inform Biafrans today that when we talk about Islamic State, we're not just talking about entire Islamic world. No. I want to draw a line for you to understand the type of Islamic State we are talking about. We are talking about Sunni Islam, who are the Taliban. We are not talking about the Shiite Islam. The Shia Islam are those you see in Iran, while the Sunni are the Taliban in Afghanistan. And I want every one of you to understand that the fight to liberate Biafra is not just about political fight, it is also a religious fight and a fight for survival. Having said this, with the development in Nigeria today, I want to put entire Biafrans on notice that we will cross many rivers of blood before we can achieve our freedom. The just concluded general election has confirmed the Islamization that our heroes and heroines fought against. In order to restore peace, which is the agenda of the Biafra people, again, we will cross many rivers of blood before we can achieve that. During the PDP primaries, before the general election, I can remember vividly the word of Anyim Pius Anyim, those political leaders that have given vote of no confidence on the 29th of May 2023. He said, "I am shocked that consideration for voting the PDP presidential candidate was not based on the burning national issues and how to solve them, but still on the old primordial sentiment. It is time to embrace Biafra." I am telling him. And because of their nonchalant attitude, made the Nigeria state to take them for granted. I have watched former President Goodluck Jonathan lament about the new electoral law, even before the shenanigans you see today as a democratic process. He lamented, how can a candidate are elected, or how can candidates are elected, and he described that particular electoral law as a disaster. That electoral law is what finally brought in Islamic State in Nigeria today. And indeed, it became a disaster that President Goodluck Jonathan rightfully described it. Today, President Goodluck Jonathan is saying a different thing under Islamic State. Fellow Biafrans, the swearing in of Tinubu and Shetima has once again validated our fight to exit Nigeria. And I want to ask those who may have a divergent view today to tell me what makes us one Nigeria. The one Nigeria mantra has been the colonial interest, only for the colonial interest, that the slave masters of amalgamation amalgamated all the countries that invaded within Oduduwa Republic, Biafra Republic, and the Arewa Muslim nation, and called them Nigeria. This is a fact that cannot be disputed. Our culture are different, Our culture are irreconcilable. Our religions are different. Our mode of worship are poles apart. Our mentalities are so different, and even our languages are absolutely a country like that to work. It is serving interests of a particular group. Today, that in 1947, those who are regarded as the founder of Nigeria or independent, Obafemi Awolowo said Nigeria is not a nation, that it is a mere geographical expression. Can you dispute this fact? There is no Nigeria today as the same as the English, Welsh, and French. The word Nigeria is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria and those who do not. I want to ask you people, or remind you, that till date, nobody has got, and nobody has the audacity, within the current setup of Nigeria, to say contrarily to this declaration of Obafemi Awolowo. May I also make reference to Malam Abubakar Tafawa Balewa of 1948. He said, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But Nigeria people themselves are historically different in their background, in their religious belief and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. I call on Biafrans today, if Nigeria continue to show the unwillingness to unite, which they can never unite, Biafra has to wake up to understand that unity will become our strength. The agitators, different groups of agitators, should understand that the time has come to put your differences apart and join the moving train. Nigeria unity is only a British intention for the country. The unity of Biafra agitators will be the interest of liberation. This testimony came from the Prime Minister, for the first Prime Minister of the mistake called Nigeria. One of the creators of this mistake called Nigeria, Sir Peter Smithers, who was cabinet minister during the colonial regime, admitted the wickedness of the British colonists when he said in 1998, the creation of Nigeria involved forcing several colonists, forcing several ethnic groups, cultural and religious groups into one political structure. Will you dispute this fact? The answer is no. In retrospect of over 100 years, it is clear that this was a grave mistake which has cost many lives and will probably continue to do so if Biafra did not rise up to do the needful through the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Today, I want to inform Biafra people that on the 30th day of May 2023, the Biafra Liberation Army engaged the killers from the Nigeria terrorist government, and they prevented them from burning our villages and killing our women and children. Nigeria unity has cost more lives of the Igbo Biafra and their properties than any other nation in the evil entity called Nigeria. May I also remind you about the aftermath of the election, where Biafrans and their properties were rendered useless. We saw the burning of market in Lagos. We saw the attack against Igbo-speaking part of Biafrans in Lagos. In every given uprising in Nigeria, the Igbo-speaking part of Biafra has always become the scapegoat. At any crisis, it is not that they are the one orchestrating this crisis. When there is crisis in the north, the Igbo people are being killed. And after, they call it political or religious crisis. The Igbo-speaking part of Biafra has always paid the price of one Nigeria at any given provocative or provocation. We have found ourselves at the center of massacre, and the Biafra people and their property are being destroyed, the life wasted, without anybody being held responsible. They also become political slaves, where they are humiliated at the presidential inaugural ceremony, like we see Soludo today being chased away from the VIP session of the inaugural at the Ego Square, Abuja. Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. When he came into the office, the first thing he did was to fight against the sit-at-home. He failed. He decided to take his war against our Eastern Security Network. He failed. We have not forgotten what led to the Nigeria-Biafra War and how Chief Chukwuemeka Odumowu Ojukwu, our Ikemba of Nnewi, the Ezigbo Gburugburu, and the man who saw tomorrow, tried to save the future of what is happening today against Biafra people and against Ndigbo. The same people betrayed him. They betray him out of envy, ignorance, jealous, and greed. The same thing they have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was the governors of the Southeast that gathered together to proscribe IPOB and tag them terrorists. While IPOB, in quest to get their freedom through peaceful means, did not commit any crime. Neither do they have arms, but they were tagged terrorists by the governors today, who parade themselves as the representative from the South, old Eastern region of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cried out. The same vision of Chief Ikemba Nnewi to bring us to a promised land. Today, he was betrayed and he is being illegally detained in the DSS dungeon. I want Biafra's people to understand today that any day he give go ahead, we will bring him out the way he was taken away from us. We have equally not forgotten how the Igbo pregnant women cried and died in pains when their womb had been wickedly opened with cutlass, and their children had been brought out cruelly during the Biafra-Nigeria genocidal war. It is equally painful to remember the death of our children as a result of malnutrition. We have not forgotten that the end of the Nigeria Civil War, it was declared no victor, no vanquish by the then head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, who today at the swearing-in ceremony of Bola Tinubu described the war as fracas, little fracas. We banned him from entering Biafra land, and he has gotten our message. He will never step his foot in Biafra land again. After 50 years of the war, we have defeated them from defeating Gowon. I want to inform Biafrans, what follows after the declaration was a systematic disenfranchisement of Ndigbo and other parts of Biafra. The first ceremonial president said in 1964, I have one advice to give to our politicians. If they have decided to destroy their national unity, then they should summon a roundtable conference to decide how their national assets should be divided before they seal their doom by satisfying their lust for office. Today, lust for office is not just for the Northerners, nor for the Yorubas, nor for the Caliphate. Rather, the lust for office has overwhelmed the Igbo-speaking part of Biafra, and they have become slaves. The lust for office is the reason Soludo entered as a governor of Anambra State, and his achievement was to fight the people of Anambra who was sitting at home. Instead of fighting to make Anambra a better place, he decided to fight the people who voted for him and decided to use civil disobedience to demand the release of mazi nnamdi. Today, he was disgraced at Abuja. And that particular scene where Soludo was being chased away from inaugural VIP area can never be wiped out of this history. I make this suggestion according to Zeke because it is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. This was in 1964. Zeke Iwe, who was already the pioneer of One Nigeria, called for the disintegration of Nigeria in peace and not in pieces, before the Biafra war started. So he saw the war coming and he called for disintegration, but nobody listened. Should the politician fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be child play if ever it comes to our turn to play such tragic role. I want to inform Biafrans today that indeed they have pushed us to that role. Zeke was predicting today, not after 3 years of this prediction, the Biafra. No, the prediction is what is about to start. The Igbo-speaking state have the worst federal road network comparison to other geopolitical zone in Nigeria. And I want every Biafrans to take a look, and those who shout for One Nigeria to take a look and go to the northern part of Nigeria. They created more local government for themselves. They legalized them without anybody raising eyebrow. They manipulated even the national census by counting cows, fowls, and brothers and sisters from Niger Republic as Nigerians. During the election, we saw them from Niger Republic having voters card, when those who were born in Nigeria and they are Nigerians don't have voters card. People from Niger Republic have voters card. Just to maintain political suppression. And in all this, there are people who parade themselves within the Biafra territory as elected officials. I want to remind you today that the 12 states of the northern Nigeria, as at yesterday, are under Sharia law because the states are going to increase. But let me promise you one thing. You can never succeed in the old Eastern region. They are killing Christians in the north. They kill them for blasphemy. And everyone is scared to talk. As a result of the dishonesty from the census board, there are more in number in the National Assembly and the House of Representatives. Today, in 2023, they came to shamelessly deceive Nigerians that they want to start census. They know the implication, and they know that Biafra people are ready to go home and getting their census and get them counted in Biafra land. And they know the divided Nigeria, that Nigeria has been divided like never before. They hide under the shadow of religions to cause us pains. And because they drive joy and our sorrow is giving them joy. That is why they always kill us at every little provocation. In this glaring, cruel injustice, this misguided chaos of what Nigeria cannot stand, I want Biafra people to look at all the political leaders from the old Eastern region today. They have all been humiliated by Fulanis. They are ashamed to align Biafrans. They are ashamed to accept that they have made a mistake. And inasmuch as they are ashamed, we still stretch our hand and wait for them to repent. Waiting does not mean that what we have activated yesterday is not going to go into full force. In fact, the liberation of Biafra have started in full force. And today, the Biafra Liberation Army has proven to them that we are ready to go. After having watched what Nigeria has done, disappearance of about 40,000 Biafra youth, over 50,000 Biafra youth killed, extrajudicially, almost 10,000 languishing in different dungeons in Nigeria today. Some articles estimated at almost 40,000 Biafra youth are languishing in dungeon, including our leader mazi nnamdi Kanu. I want to inform Biafrans that we have activated almost all the departments of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Haven't mentioned the ordeal of Biafra people and our readiness to exit Nigeria this year. I hereby activate the de facto government of Biafra in the homeland. To remember the fallen heroes of Biafra who, because of their activities and their bravery, gave us the courage to stand very tall against our enemies today. The de facto government is hereby activated. In the coming days, the inauguration will start state by state, and we will announce the cabinet. Just like we did in the Biafra Republic government in exile, today we have over 113 cabinet members and counting. Boko Haram are being recruited into Nigerian military, contradicting their treatment against IPOB, against MASOB, against other Biafra agitating group. In time to unite, that time is now. It is time to unite against the enemy of our freedom. Therefore, I call on all agitating groups to join hands together and let's defeat Islamic State in Nigeria and free ourselves from Islamic bondage. I call on all aggrieved parties to join the moving train of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Deep down inside you, you know we have done something you have never done before. We have made our achievement and still counting. We are breaking the jinx. It is time to put differences aside if you really believe that you are genuinely fighting for Biafra. Don't make Simon Ekpa the Biafra you are fighting. It is time you bring what you have on the table. And for those who will say over their dead body, will Biafra come through Simon Ekpa? Go and write your will. You called me agent of Nigeria. Today, I am not. Call me agent of Tinubu. Today, I am not. You call me Ohaneze Ndi Igbo agent. Today, I am not. You called me Sabo. Today, I am not. The day for the inauguration of the Biafra Republic government in exile will be announced very soon. The achievements so far are numerous. We have been recognized globally by the Universal Peace Federation. It is a step to the right direction, and a very strong message has been sent. The recognition by the Universal Peace Federation is not just a global thing, it's universal. Universal Peace Ambassador. And like everybody know, that is whom we are. We represent peace. But in quest to make this peace reality, we have prepared for war. Having activated the de facto government of Biafra in the homeland, I hereby approve the immediate issuance of Biafra National Identity Card globally, starting from today. For those who are yet to have liaison office, be patient. The liaison office will be announced in many countries and they are going to be activated as soon as possible. For those who have had the privilege to have liaison office in their country, you wait patiently for the biometric machine to be installed in your liaison office in order to serve you very well. In order to make sure that we follow the template for the liberation of Biafra, all the government official is hereby requested to start the process of having their official identification card starting from today. And we call on Biafran people to keep their fingers crossed. Now, it is not the time to make noise on social media. The call to unite the entire agitating group is genuine and coming from the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and myself. If you say that you are genuinely fighting for Biafra, it is time to keep your ego aside. You can never defeat me. It is time to keep your evil aside. You can't bring me down. Before joining the Biafra struggle, I was somewhere And now I am here. And I'm really prepared. If you know what is speaking inside me, you will go and cover yourself for even trying to fight me. Today, another grace has been given to you. My focus is to make sure that Biafra people are liberated and history is made. My focus is not to use my spiritual power and everything I have against individuals. I'm using it against Islamic State that enslaved Ndibo. Those of you who called me terrorist, those of you who wanted me killed, those of you who placed bounty on me, those of you who were happy claiming that they have arrested me in Finland, thinking that you have a hope in Nigeria. I am very, very sure that you have lost hope. I'm very, very sure that today you are disappointed. Well, let me tell you, the love I have for you has no limit. You have come to understand that I am not what you call me. You call me agent of Nigeria, and you know that I'm not. You call me that I'm working for Tinubu to destabilize the Southeast to favor his. You know that I'm not. Because today, I will be of Tinubu administration. I will make sure not just the worst enemy, but he will ever regret becoming the president of Nigeria in 2023. So, I am not his agent. And because every name you called me, they have turned out to be fake, my love knows no bound. And today, I am stretching the olive branch again to those who have called me names and castigated me in order to Biafra not to come. Your attack, your blackmail did not yield any fruit, and it will never yield any fruit. Not now that you have entered officially the Islamic State of Nigeria, that you are going to waste your time fighting Simon Ekpa. No. Let us join our resources together and tell Fulanese that we can make them very restless until the day we are going to exit Nigeria. And I am calling on those who think they have money in Biafra land and beyond, and you are a Biafran. Believe me, it is time you put your ego aside and financially support the liberation of Biafra. When you are waiting for Simon Ekpa to fail, actually, I have succeeded in making sure that every mechanism needed to get Biafra is being put in place. So if Biafra did not come today, it is because of you. Because every mechanism to get Biafra is being put in place. We have activated the Biafra Republic government in exile. It is functional. We are making waves globally. Now today, we have activated the de facto government in the homeland. And our agenda is to take power from every political leaders in Biafra land, from local government chairman to up to the governor and up to the senators and the House of Representative members, all of them by force. Chase them out of Biafra land. They will never step their foot in a given point. And it's going to start very soon. Self-defense. These are the people who bring repentant Boko Haram to kill our people. So we have to fight them from the source. At the same time, are ready to repent, to come back home. Is now beyond your expectation. You weren't expecting what is happening today to happen. And if you think it is going to get better, you are living in full paradise. So I call on you today to put your ego aside, Those who think that they are going to be exposed to the enemy if they come to support Biafra, come out. We are going to sign memorandum of understanding. Bring your money, bring your resources, and let us fight this thing once and for all. The structures are there. Everything that you need to get Biafra is there. We have activated them. And so don't come tomorrow to ask me, where is the Biafra? When you have nothing to do, when you have contributed nothing. You think Biafra is going to come by Simon Ekpa cutting his hand? The answer is no. Simon Ekpa have done his part in the struggle for Biafra. And I will continue to do my part, which is laying the foundation to liberate Biafra people. And the foundation we are laying today is solid. Foundation that is very, very solid. Foundation to convince the world that Biafra people are together and they are ready to do anything to leave Nigeria. The foundation that it is no longer in the hands of group. Foundation that the agitation for Biafra or the liberation of Biafra is no longer controlled by miscreants. It is now controlled by professionals. It is now being propelled by government. The foundation is strong. Now we are going to the homeland to demonstrate that we are not just strong in diaspora or in exile, that we also are very formidable in the homeland. And that is what the de facto government of Biafra is in homeland is going to prove to the world. The discussion of Biafra is going on in the global stage. And I want every Biafrans to pay attention to what we are going to do, especially when we have made public the liaison offices that has the biometric machine starting from next month. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless mazi nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our current and present heroes, the Eastern Security Network and the Biafra Liberation Army. May God bless the commanders who have sacrificed everything they have, their comfort, their time, their life, to see that our land is not being overrun by Nigeria-sponsored terrorism. I thank you all. May God bless you. I remain the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Ambassador Simon Ekpa. I celebrate you for what you have done so far, those of you who have committed yourself financially to this movement. From here, from me, is good evening.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
All right. We don't come back.
That's so. Oh my God. Hey.
Baba Bangwana, you have the mic. Carry on.
Yeah. Wonderful,
Wow.
wonderful. This is not talk. This is a quality leader, a leader with a heart of gold, a leader that knows how, Kesia, as in what I hear, a jacka cause of potea. But this leader, I want to talk on a quay here. You are kind of try to imagine a kahana by this. the ambassador. You know, they say if they beat small pikin, they use one hand bring out. But Mazi Simon Ekpa, you know they beat. Now him, the people they try to beat, and as they try to beat them, their hand they break.
Bam, just a second, because Mazi, I beg. If you want to be part of us, sit down now. You cannot be lying down in bed. We are streaming live and many people are watching us. So I beg, if you want to join with video, sit down and sit properly. I beg. Thank you. Continue, bam.
But I will not, if he
I
doesn't listen.
I will not respond. That I will remove him now.
But remove him. He's not responding. He should respond immediately. Since he didn't respond, remove him immediately. Okay. You see, like I'm trying to elaborate for those of us that don't understand the Igbo I was trying to speak. Our prime minister, him not they beat anybody. Now him, everybody, all those Zamao,
Now they collect the bullet.
Falling demons, so Nigeria government, the zoo politicians, so the Biafra politicians, so Ohanes and Nandama, all of them they try to beat them. And as they try to hit them, they hit rock. All their hand they break. Some of them their leg break. Now they tell and say, all those who their leg will break, my hand will break. And they call una make una come and make we fix them. No, make una no verse. Now me una one beat, una wound, we know. Make una come, make we get this Biafra. If we get this Biafra, I got the una go enjoy am. Not for only me. You see, only him. So this is time for you now to reason. And you know one thing about our prime minister, whenever he makes this move, many of these people don't understand that this olive branch, it has expiring dates. Once he declare it, if you don't take advantage and key in and join, and for us to go and get this Biafra, and you continue to fight, that is when you will now liquidate final. You know what they call liquidate? You will not liquidate, you will not become an object of scorn. So for your own good, join this channel now, because it is not about him. It's not about any one of us. It is a divine mandate. It is something that heaven has determined to bring to pass. And there is nothing you can do, because if you don't already know that every effort that they have made to stop him have always failed, instead of bringing him down, it is lifting him up and bringing Biafra out and bringing us closer and closer to our freedom. So if you don't realize that and stop now and join him, this is where you will now understand that when they say, if you cannot beat them, you join them. This one, you can't beat us. So you better you join us for us to go and get Biafra. Mazugo, thank you.
My able minister, are you there? Mazi, just a moment. Okay. Let's take okay, thank you so much. Mazi Inyoye Metalo, are you there? Okay. Engineer, you have the mic. From what our leader said this evening, tell us anything. You have 3 minutes. Go on. Ndewo, sir.
Ihe Prime Minister anyị ka m kwuo n'oyibo.
Yes.
Always open I
everybody will understand you.
Everybody will understand.
Yeah.
What our able Prime Minister said today is unique. He was so elaborate, so meticulous, so articulate, so magnanimous in his speech today. Today he presented a State of the Nation Act of presentation.
Sophia.
Today, he showed 70 million or more Biafrans worldwide that he's able to lead this autopilot, and he has been doing it for more than 2 years now. Today, he showed the zoo that we are more than ready than ever to make this Biafran realization and restoration a reality. Today, the whole world is shaking. Today, Biafrans in Biafra land, from what the calls I'm getting from my own part of Wawa, Biafra land, was so amazing. Even since morning during the sit at home, I've been getting called how things are going on in Enugu and the environs. So today is so unique. So today is a turning point in what Biafran restoration will be. Today is unique and it's magnificent. Can you use your time to contribute? I'm still staying.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bethel, you say I should bring you in. You click the link, you follow the link, you will come in here, then I'll bring you in. I've not seen you here. The only person I've not brought in, I removed this Mazi Shie because he's lying down on the bed and we cannot bring him in, lying down on the bed. Mazi Battlecry, do you want to say anything before we give mic to another person?
Good evening, Biafrans. Thank you for joining us and putting your hands on the table on what we are doing and supporting our Prime Minister. The speech this evening was a touch, well reserved and professional. Concerning what he was saying, I think the people who are accusing him about being a saboteur or being an agent of Nigeria or one top politician or the other can now see with their own eyes that the person they are accusing is not what he is. That are now seeing the game, seeing every effort that is putting in place, and they have vowed that it will be the last bus stop of this person they swore in yesterday. That he will teach the person that it's not just being maybe a propagandist, but he will prove himself that he's out for this Biafra thing. That other people might make mistakes, but him, he will not make mistakes. But he will use himself to regret that being there is not an easy thing, but he just wasted all his time to cling to that position where they installed him yesterday. So let everybody get the message very clear that our Prime Minister is a man with unclean hands. Okay, he lives a righteous life, and he was born for this. From his mother's womb, he was born for this, to carry out this task for the Biafra people. So we must give him every support that he needs, day in and day out, morning, afternoon, and night. We must give him that support and back him up and follow what he's doing. As far as the memo has been drafted and his name was the first article, that is the main priority for this movement we are doing on autopilot. Thank you very much.
There were in your metal, you go out again. Then as you are coming in, try and select the option mic, and if you want to appear with video, you must select it. Is because you didn't select it. That's why he's telling you that your mic is not functioning. So you must go out, come back again. Okay? In your metal, right? Go out. You have to go out entirely. Then come back again. As you are coming, you select the mic. Okay? Select the microphone option. So you'll be able to speak. There we go. Okay, Mazi Kachuku, you have the mic. Let us be brief. Just use 2 minutes, I beg, so that everybody can go. Mary can go round. Mazi Onyeka, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me? I'm here. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, bro.
Good. Okay, greetings, sir. Greetings to you all. The honorables, I greet you all. Thank you for every good work you are doing. Your efforts are being fed by their friends and the lovers of freedom. Seeing what you are doing and can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you. Go on. Remove your earphone. Remove your earphone.
Okay, thank you so much.
Stopping you.
Thank you so much. Today, our able ambassador of peace globally and the Agone Chamber 1 of Biafra land, the #1 disciple of Lord M.A.K. Hamadike of Africa, have proven to be a born leader, a born liberator. You know, to be a leader is not by one's grammatical eloquence or one's age, has proven to be a born leader. You see, I've never had a iota of doubt on him, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I know he's born to do this and he's delivering. You know, he said he's 50 man in one, but to me, he's the 1,000 man in one. So let us give him every support. Give him every support we need financially. I just want to tell our Biafrans, please, if you love your children, if you love your boy generation, the best legacy you give them, the best achievement you give them is not that mansions, is not that fleet of cars or that estate, is to make sure they do not inherit the status quo, the fraudulent creation called Nigeria, is to make sure our nation, where equity, justice, and fairness will reign supreme, where law will be equal before all man. That is the best gift you give your children. And we are glad we have someone who is trusted, tested, and trusted, that is piloting the affair in absence of our great leader, mazi nnamdi Kanu. So please, nothing you are inexcusable. Nothing will stop you from supporting this movement. Financially, that is what we need now. Everything has been put in place. Our man is on ground. So please, we need that money. We need that money. Thank you so much. Honorable Gaddafi, please reply to my message, please. Okay, I can't contact you through WhatsApp. The number I got now WhatsApp number, please. Thank you.
Not here, Mazi.
Okay. Please kindly send my message to him, please. If you can contact him, please. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Thank you all. Thank you. Let us keep networking, please. One thing again, please, Biafrans. The people at home, this kind of message, what you do is this: you record it in audio, cut it in pieces, and send it to them 3 hours up, please. Everybody must be informed. No one should be left out of this. Everybody must have this message. Everybody must be carried along. Information is power. Information is security. Information is knowledge. Mr. Namapo, thank you.
Thank you. And we will beg one thing, because so many people want to come in. So I beg, especially those of us that are not with picture, let us start with there. If you finish your submission, you can leave so that others can come in. But before that, we'll have somebody here. We have win-win here. And I'm sorry for jumping some people to bring in win-win. Even if you are with your pictures, if you do your submission, if you want other people to come in, you can give them chance to come in, please. And they can only come in when somebody leaves. So we have win-win here. Win-win. You have the mic.
Win-win, one name.
Win-win, are you there? Okay, win-win is not maybe
Network.
it's like,
Network.
Yeah, it's like his network. And we have our 555 vision in the house. Please, if you are coming in here, don't play any music, because the YouTube and Facebook, they are looking for any slightest means to kick us out of the social media. So don't play music, I beg you. So 555 vision, are you there?
Yeah, my big brother, I'm here.
I beg you, just greet our comrade minister Paul Omubiko. You're welcome to the program.
Yes, my big brothers. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, our comrades. Everyone knows that God is mighty with us. Biafrans, Jehovah, Lord God Almighty, is with us. He gave us someone like this, our ambassador in this very moment. And I am also sorry for not entering early. I dropped the message, then I will kick out. The ambassador for peace. You understand? The ambassador for peace. The prime minister of Biafra, Biafran government in exile. He says that we should all come back together, because coming back together will give us Biafra, which we are longing for. Coming back together is to console the dead ones and transfer the spirit of the dead ones to come and work for good for us. And the one thing he says, this spiritual power which he has, that is why I try to enter. He says this spiritual power which he has is to use it to liberate Biafra. Before, he was on the other part. He was on the other part before, in case if you did not hear it. But now, he is here with you, the Biafrans, to use this power to liberate you from this shackle and bondage which Nigeria has put you into. Not only Nigeria put you into this bondage, but Britain and the principalities and powers in higher places put you inside this bondage. And we are lucky to have someone like mazi nnamdi Kanu, whom God sent to come and speak. And his voice has hearkened and arrested someone who will give us freedom, logically, diplomatically, spiritually. Thank you, all of us of freedom, for accepting me. I'm sorry I entered late, and I will go out in the next 2 minutes to work. Thank you, my comrades. Abarawa. Bam. Everybody.
Thank you so much. Your presence is highly honored. Okay, we have Ford. Okay, Win, are you there? Can you hear me now? Win, I think what you do, maybe you go other, but your network is okay. Okay, let's go. Maybe Mazi Ford, I beg, just use your 3 minutes. Mazi Ford.
Okay. Yeah, so in extension to what our Prime Minister just said, I want to... Can you hear me?
Very well.
Hello?
Very well, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Baba, can you hear me? So it's from him. You see, it's your side.
I can also hear him now. So
I can hear him, but he's not hearing me. That is a problem.
I can hear him as well.
Okay, you can hear me now.
We can hear you, but we have been hearing you all this while. So go on.
I can hear him as well.
Okay, you can hear me now.
We can hear you. We have been hearing you all this while. Come on.
Okay, you can hear me now.
We can hear you. We have been hearing you all this while.
But I can hear. Can you hear me?
Mazi, go on. We are hearing you.
Okay. So I just want to encourage every Biafran that this olive branch that our Prime Minister has extended, we have to seize this moment, because yes. So we have to seize this moment because it's as clear as day and night now what is going on in the zoo. The Islamization agenda is now in full. Okay, so obviously, I was talking to, because I keep talking to people both home and abroad, everywhere, about what is going on, and somebody was telling me yesterday that that Shetima. I hope you can hear me, right? Are you hearing me?
Go on.
Why are you complaining?
Hello?
Go ahead, we can hear you. Go ahead, finish your
Hello?
talk. We can hear you.
Mazi, go on. If we don't hear you,
Hello?
we'll tell you. Okay.
Wow.
Charles for Biafra, go on.
Can you hear me?
Charles for Biafra, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi. You go.
Okay, you have the
Aside
mic.
the
Okay. Yeah, so I said,
As you go, you have to take out the Ford, remove him. Remove the Ford, because you will be distracting, or you mute him.
No, Ford, I think you are having problem. Either you go out and come back, or maybe you are listening from earphone. If you are using earphone,
he wants to hear his voice. He's waiting to get the feedback before you
are listening from another device and watching from another device. So you should use one device. So sort yourself out. Charles, go on.
Okay. Yeah, Matthew go 247. I appreciate you for bringing me in here.
I'm only watching from this phone. I'm not watching from any other one.
Charles, go on.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah,
okay. I cite you the Obong Soni Akbarawa. It's like Soni Akbarawa is not there.
He's here.
Maybe he has gone on break. Obong Soni Akbarawa.
He's here.
Obong Wotero. Obong Woganam.
Can you make a contribution?
It's like a
contribution.
Yes. Concerning the State of the Nation broadcast address that our able Prime Minister just concluded. Well, I must confess that this is one of its kind. You know, from the address you see the sense of maturity in him that is required of a leader. You know, those kind of qualities you can rarely find them, if not from someone whom God have destined to lead. You know, the heart of forgiveness. From the beginning, I have never seen him, even when people were saying that he's a kind of working for the Nigerian government. I used to tell them, most of those platforms, whenever I go across their platform, I used to tell them that they are rather the people who are working for Nigerian government. Because if you say if you're accusing somebody else of working for Nigerian government, indirectly, you are promoting somebody to champion the cause for the same Nigeria you want to exit. Then whose agent are you? Are you not the agent of the same Nigeria? So I used to tell them all of this. But, you know, it's out of ignorance and jealousy. That is why you see them display all of those their stupidity. You know, if you cannot match, I used to comment on their post that if you cannot match somebody, why don't you join the person? Why don't you learn from that person? Why don't you, imitate, go closer to that person so that you can walk hand in hand with that person instead of trying to bring the person down? So, Mazi Simon Ekpa is somebody God have destined. You know, that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw him and then figured him out. So we believe in him and we know that he is taking us to our desired heaven. So whoever does not, the earlier the better for them. Just like our Prime Minister have said it, the earlier for them to realize their stupidity and humble themselves, swallow their pride, and come to identify with him, the better for them. Because there's going to be a time where that door of grace, that door of mercy will be shut against them. And at that time, it will be too late for them. So the earlier the better for them. So I appreciate all of you who have been working with him tirelessly to make sure that you give him all your support and all of your encouragement. And by God's special grace, people like us this side, you know, we don't have we are not there, but through our own, through for the fact that we listen to you people, and we try to talk people into listening to you people, so that, you know, we'll have a wide number of people.
Thank you so much, Shas, my brother. The network don't tell you to stop. Okay, you must do whatever you must do now, because before Van go take him bell, Nakam, a time is coming when people go carry their money, they come, Van go the knock bell, they go tell you walk away with your money. Gate go close. Gate go
perish with your money.
They never know nothing now. They never know nothing. Okay, we have who is to speak now? Mbagu Emeka. You have the mic. I beg you, just use 2 minutes. Can you hear me, Mbagu Emeka? It's like, can you hear me, Emeka Mbagu? Okay, we go over to Uzoshuku.
But
we have Bright here. Uzoshuku, just go on.
Thank you. Minister, Pastor Vam, my role model. I salute you. I hail you. You did too much. Did you hope like better? My submission on our Prime Minister's speech this evening. Honestly, I have not seen a man so passionate, so meek, so lovely. In fact, when you talk about Moses, God said Moses is a man and that is full of meekness, passionate, that loves the people that he's leading. But I see a greater love in the life of Master Simon. I see a dimensional higher love with him. Even when people are trying to kill you, judge you, scrutinize you, bring you to yet he's stretching the hands of fellowship and hands of love and asking them, come, we are here. I am here for you. Come, let's work together. Let bygone be bygone. My brethren, I will also stand on his preaching to also tell our brethren, those who have fought against this freedom and that are still fighting against this freedom, they should go and bury their machetes and bury their hatchets and come out. Let's go together to the war battle on battlefront and get this freedom together for our generations unborn to enjoy. And one thing that is also happening, a time like my brother who spoke last will come when the doors of mercy will be shut against them. These arms that he's opening to all of them that are judging him, that want to kill him, that want to bet bounty on his head. This fellowship is stretching for them. A time will come when this door will be shut. And those of them that are cajoling up, saying that we are stupid, we don't know what we're doing, in this and that, that is not the end of the road. We are coming to the end of the road where Biafra shall be established. I am asking those of them that have these millions, packing it in their different bedroom and under their bed, let them bring out a little out of it to support this agitation and freedom, so that we will achieve our land and secure our land and achieve our freedom, so that we shall enjoy together. This is my submission. Thank you so much. Mazigo, I salute you.
Thank you, my good, wonderful brother. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. We have one of our wonderful brother here with a thunderous voice. But before I call him in, I beg, if you are here and you can speak any dialect, maybe Calabar, maybe Efik, maybe Orono, all this thing, any language, any dialect, I beg, I would like make we have a program. Maybe make you try educate some people in your own language. I remember when I had this kind of program with Mary. People were converted. I beg, don't think everybody knows what you know until you speak. There are people that are waiting. Only the way you speak your own dialect will convince them. I'm begging you. Thank you. Dr. Joy, I greet you. You're welcome. So, Exodus, you have the mic.
Thank you, my brother. I hope my voice is coming out.
Very, very clear. Even though
Am I being heard?
Yeah, you are strong, my brother. You're welcome. Go on.
Thank you, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Thank you, Mazi Akbarawa. Yes, Doha, Dokasiaha. Do they know who we are? No, they don't. They don't at all. Mazi Akbarawa, Mesereo, Meserende. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the beautiful work you guys are doing. I'm so happy, I'm so happy because I can see Biafra. I am seeing Biafra. And that is why I prayed this morning that, oh, ancestors, arise and live in us. Give us the bravery you exercised, that we may grant you your wish, and that wish is Biafra. So we are calling on our brave ancestors to come and give us the kind of bravery they had. We were talking about those who fought for us. We also remember those who decided to drown themselves instead of them to be carried away into foreign lands as slaves. That is the kind of bravery Biafrans possess. We are fearless before our enemies. And that is why this Janjaweed, they will hear from us. They will hear from us, I tell you. What they are expecting is going to be vengeance. We are going to give them vengeance. Double for what they gave to us, 1967 to 1960. I wish they know what we are coming with. I wish they know how mad, how desperate we are, and how fearless we are. They will just tell us, hey, please take your Biafra, let us leave. We can take Oduduwa if they don't want to get up. We can take the Middle Belt and all over Nigeria. But you, let us just let you be, because you can even chase us out of Nigeria with the venom you are coming with. You can even chase us out of Nigeria. So they just let us be, so that we let them be. But because they are very wicked and stubborn, they will drown. We will drown them this time around. They will regret ever coming against us again. So the 3 million that died isn't enough for them. They are coming for more. This time they won't believe what hit them, I tell you. They won't believe it. That is why I am so grateful for the kind of leaders Elohim gave us this time around. Elohim loved us so much. He gave us mazi nnamdi Kanu, who began to awaken our consciousness before everything began to happen. He has already mentioned everything that is going to happen, and they have all been happening in accordance. No one has missed. Abba Kyari, he said he will go in shame. Did he not go in shame? He went in shame. Buhari is a dead man. Is he not a dead man? Everything he is talking, he has ever stated has all come to pass. Even the Tinubu, the drug lord, 8 years ago, he said it, that Tinubu will become the president. Is it not here before our eyes? He is just a perfect prophet. If there is anything called perfect, he is the perfect, a chosen one, the real one. He said PVC is your destruction. Has PVC not failed them? He said INEC is the one that caused the result. Is it not the same thing? Oh Lord, have mercy. And then he commanded, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa and share his post according. It's a must, double capital letter must. So when I listen to Simon Ekpa, I feel blessed. I feel so blessed. They took him thinking everything was over. They didn't know that is the beginning of the end for them. And all has come to play. So when Mazi, I'm rounding up with this. When Mazi Simon Ekpa said, all those people, instead of fighting us, they should come and join hand with us. He has opened the door. A point is coming, the door will be closed. Because why the door will be closed and they will become our eternal enemy is because we cannot be fighting the zoo. And there also will continue to be a distraction. We cannot be fighting this battle for our future and generations yet unborn to secure our life and our generations. And you will be a distraction, and later you will want to come and enjoy with us. It will not happen. So if they have some brain left with them, this is the time. Let them come now, that the grace is still available. We cannot fight the zoo and be distracted by you and forgive you. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I have to sum up strength to talk because my heart is here. Thank you, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Thank you, Biafran Voice. Thank you, my beloved people.
I greet you. I greet you.
Thank you for coming, because I never expected you. Even at your state, you are able to come here this evening, this time. Only God will strengthen you, my brother. I must confess, you they do bam 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 for the other side. But Rafa saying only bam bam bam. You get people with the bam 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 bam. Thank you, and we will have Bright and win. Bright, you're welcome. I wish your network is not disturbing again. Master Bright, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, my comrade.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my senior ministers. I greet everybody in the house.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy. I'm very pleased to share this space with you guys. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. I was so break down seeing our prime minister. So emotional. It was about a reflection for me. I don't know if there's anybody that noticed it. He was so deep in pain. So it was a very big battle since last 2 years till now. I don't know how he manages to do those things. I don't know what gets him moving. I don't know the speed that propels him, but that guy is 1 in a million. That guy is too much. That guy is too much. Samoneta is too much.
The good guy.
He manages to put all his critics in shame. He manages to prove everybody wrong. He manages only his work speaks for him. I derive joy. I derive aspiration from Simon. He's an inspirational to look up. He's very, very inspirational. I must say, I was crying because it hurts seeing your own people, seeing the people seeing the people you think after them, seeing the people you do everything for their own good, seeing them castigate you every now and then, label you all manner of things, without no the worst part of it, without no single evidence. Saying one thing over and over again without no evidence, it's hot. It's hot. I must say, I'm very happy that after everything, he put all those things behind him because he knows, according to him, it's a distraction. He was prepared for this. Thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spotted him too early for us. He spotted his qualities, he spotted his good leadership, he spotted his manner, he spotted his charisma. He is a very wonderful being. I must say, he is a very wonderful being. I'm very happy having him around. I'm very happy. I have been following him since 2019. He's awesome. He is awesome. He has fought so many battles. He has fought so many battles and win all of them. He won all his battles. I don't know Mazi. I don't know my company. I don't know my minister. I don't know whether you notice what on in the both in the Twitter space and in the social media. Do you notice how they are shredding Anonymous? Do you notice? Do anyone see that?
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you getting what he's saying?
Is he trying to talk about the Anonymous that Matt Simon Ekpa sent out of business?
Yeah. Do you notice how all the gullible things that have been saying about
your voice? Your voice is not clear. Why is it that you are talking like you have water in your mouth or something? Your voice is not clear.
No, and maybe it's network. I said, do everybody notice how they are raising Anonymous? Because they have been saying all kinds of lies that they will arrest people. They will international communities in Abuja. This. But all throughout today, Anonymous is on hustle. Everywhere they are trading Anonymous. These are the battles our Prime Minister fought and defeated all of them. He defeated all of them. And today, look at where we are. We passed a vote of no confidence yesterday, and today the government in Homeland have been activated, and so many from there we take it off from there. So many things we begin to unfold. So many things we begin to unfold. I must tell you, if you don't know it now. Simon Ekpa is more strong-rooted in Biafra land than even in diaspora. If nobody have ever revealed this to you, I am revealing it to you today. He is more strong-rooted in Biafra land than even in diaspora. I am telling you the gospel truth. He is more rooted in the grassroots than in the diaspora.
They were right.
Don't take my word for a joke. I am telling you, all I'm telling you is nothing but the gospel truth. He is more rooted in the motherland than in diaspora. I am very happy for the guy. I am very happy for what God is using him, because it is not his own power. If it was his own power, how can he face all the whole battles, all the whole mountains, and come out victorious? It is good. It is only by the grace of God. The grace of God is upon him. And I want to thank all of you for standing by him, for supporting him, for giving him all the necessary support he needed. When he looks back and see the kind of caliber comrade that is in his back, he keeps going. It is a great joy. It gives us joy. It gives us inspiration. It makes us know that yes, it is no longer a destiny.
Thank you.
Professor, seeing so many academians coming in, I'm very happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay, we win. I beg you, have the mic.
What happened to Win-Win Network today?
I don't know this.
He's not making any attempts.
Win-Win. Alright. Still no one talk. Win-Win, just try. Anytime you can talk, just give us a sign so you can speak. I beg.
Okay, Mazi, make I say good night to now keep the good work going, okay?
You are still here, sir. My brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, good man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay.
Matter your voice, nothing go happen to that your voice, eh? Okay. Win-Win. Win-Win. Can you hear me? The people that have it to give us, they are not talking. Emeka, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I beg you, just do justice to 2 minutes. Because Bam, you want to, if you want to retire, you can tell us.
Yeah, okay. You want to go longer? Okay, let me retire then.
I want to take all these people here, then we'll go. So if you want to stay.
Okay, no, I'll wait. Let's take the people that are here. All right.
Okay. Okay. Famous don't come. Okay, Emeka, you have 2 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. I thank my leader, Mazi nnamdi, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. I thank him so much. I thank our leader for the good work he's doing for us. And one thing I want to say here is only but a little word. When our spokesperson make a statement that he open his hand for the peace to reign, some people don't understand the statement he made. But I want to make it clear for them to understand it now. When someone open his hand to make a peace, like our Lord Jesus Christ said to Noah, he said, please tell your people to prepare because the time is coming when they will leave the land and go to the promised land I want them to go. Unfortunately, they see the guy is a drunken person. But now, everybody knows that when a Lord speaks, nobody can change it. I thank God for everything that our spokesperson is doing. I thank him for his standing tall. I thank him for his strength. I thank him for the wisdom God gives to him. I'll continue to thank him. Also, I thank our leader, Mazi Odumegwu Ojukwu, who make it possible because he's the one that channeled this energy to us. Also, I thank him so much. Also, I thank our leader. He's in prison, who is doing marvelously well over there to make us to be proud over here. We are out to make sure that everything work easily. I want to use this song to go in. Tetanona, Simon na-akpọ gị, tetanona, Biafra na-akpọ gị, tetanona, n'oge ruo. This is the time for us to move in the Biafra land. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Win-Win for wouldn't allow him to come in. Okay, Chigozie, you have 2 minutes, I beg. Okay, Adan Dieze, you have 2 minutes. Can you hear me, Adan Dieze?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well, I beg. Go on.
Okay. I just want to use this opportunity to thank all of you, from our Prime Minister to all the coordinators, all the speakers, all the people, letting us to know all what you're doing and what is happening. We cannot thank you people enough. It's only God that will bless all of you, keep you people alive. prosper you people. Without you people, I don't know where we would have been by now. We would have been, Biafra would have been forgotten, and all of us would be stranded. Chineke gozie unu niile. Unu ụmụ anyị, Chineke ga na-agọzi unu, ike a ga-agwụ unu, biko unu. I'm just begging all of you. The people that have fall out have already fall out. You understand? The Bible said, when God blessed 10, only one person came and thanked Jesus, and Jesus asked him, where are the other 9? Unu wunde kwekere na Chineke, kwekere n'eziokwu, Chineke ga na-agọzi unu. Biko unu esekwa n'okwu again o, anyị achọkwa any of you ekwupụkwa bịa sewe okwu, anyị agadịkwa happy o. Anyị agadịkwa happy. Anyị ji ọbara Jizọs na-ekpuchida all of you. Ndị iro aga ahụ unu ma ezinụlọ unu na anụna jisi na ike, anyị ga na-support unu spiritually and financially. Ịnụna jisi na ike. Chineke gọzie Maazị Simeon Ekpa. Ugo ahụ Chineke tinyere ya, onwe ya ga-anapụ ya. Obere nwa ahụ Chineke nyere anyị, Chineke ga-edowe ya na ndụ. Onwe ihe ndị iro ga-eme n'aha Jizọs. Jisi na ike o, ike abụkwala unu. Amen.
Thank you.
Ọgbakọ obere nwa ọ bụ odogwu ka ọ bụ.
Rastaman.
Obere nwa by age ọ obere nwa, but na spirit and physical was obere nwa.
Age. Thank you.
Okay, there we my dear. Thank you, Adandeze. Famously, Can you hear me?
Okay.
Mazugo, I can hear you people.
Okay, go on. We are trying to go because tomorrow is work. I don't know why Rastaman go carry this kind of thing, they come late. I don't know why. Go on.
Mazugo, Mazi Chamaka Jire, Mazi Sonia Marawa. You people are really doing a great job, and we appreciate everything happening. There are eyes that are seeing deeply, and there are eyes that are watching everything going. There are the eyes that you don't need to see, but they are seeing everything happening around. We are really appreciate everything. We are really indeed give you guys accolade for this great job, being fervent, dedicated, committed, being consistency, and standing strong, and having not deviated from this struggle up to this stage. The grace that God have embedded in your people for this struggle, that grace will not diminish. We are really grateful. Master Simon Ekpa has left a legacy. This man is an ancestor. It takes only a person who can see beyond to see that Master Simon Ekpa is an ancestor. He has proven his purity, sanctity, violent, manful in him, and courageous. He has stand firmly up to this stage, activating the de facto government in homeland, activating Biafra Republic government, putting every mechanism to see that Biafra will be seen alive. This man is this kind of people is a people you cannot see them in once in a million. They appear in once in every generation. People like Master Monekba, Master Nandika, they appear once in every generation. When you don't see them, this kind of people, before you get them again, you also count another million years. That is if you can still see that million years. Indeed, we really appreciate his work and the grace that make men and women to come for a help beyond that grace. God will embed it on him the more and more. He is really doing a good job. Biafrans, we are appealing that you should follow up and help. For him to call for love, even up to this stage, this man, that is what is called power. It is power. When you are dealing with people, you are fighting people, you want to destroy them, they are calling you. That is power. He has shown a great example. He has laid a standard structure for Biafra. He has laid a standard structure for the government. He has shown us the way of love. He has shown us the way of consistency. He has shown us the way of courage. He has built us and tried to lead us so that we understand what it takes to from person to stand. And the God Almighty will give him the strength, the grace, and more wisdom in this journey to finish well. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, we are not taking anybody again. Don't come in. If you come in, I am not taking you. If you come in, me, I no go bring you in. So don't come in. We win. I beg you, if you go talk before Rastaman go close for us.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Aha, now we can hear you.
Powerful man. Mazugo, I salute you. Sonia Parawa, you guys are the most powerful men I can see on this face of earth, I swear. You see, Mazi Simon Ekpa, God is a God sent, and we acknowledge him. That's why he has people like you guys by his side. He's a powerful man, I can tell you. The zoo is shaking. They are boiling as I talk to you now. As I speak to you now, the zoo are panicking. As in, they are panicking, I tell you. I want to salute each and every one of you. I'm just very happy, I tell you. I say I must speak. Even if the zoo say you will not speak, I will speak today. I tell you. God bless you, and God bless our PM. God bless you. Vam, vam, vam. I salute you. Chiko Kabiaba. The Chiko Kabiaba bless each and every one of you. Keep it burning. Keep the fire burning. I love you all.
Thank you, Will. Thank you so much. Thank you. Your voice added so much. Okay, Mazeraf, maybe we'll give Rastaman the time we need.
Yeah. Chigozie don't talk. This Chigozie here.
Chigozie no there again now.
Okay.
Okay, see there, Abi. Okay, now they make noise. Why?
You muted me, oh.
Because you are making noise.
You are opening your device.
I know I'm not opening any door. Is there any noise coming from my end?
Okay, go on. Take 2 minutes. No past 2 minutes. Go on.
Okay, my people, I just want to thank you once again. I want to thank Mazuko and Sonia Parawa and every one of you, and especially Pastor Vam Vam Vam. You are always there, giving them water. Honestly, you people have really done well. And again, our dragon, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, he has spoken well today. Honestly, this is one of the best nation address that he has done so far. I'm so much impressed with what he has just done today. I think those who are listening, I believe that God will give them ear so that they can listen and do what is right. This is their right time. Opportunity has been given to them. They shouldn't allow this opportunity to pass by anymore, because it's as if what we are doing or what Simon is saying, maybe he is not saying it well. But we know, we that is here in Biafra land, we know everything that is going on. And that by the grace of God, Simon has made the point. And I agree with every one of you. And God Almighty is working, and is working with you people. This Biafra is coming from abroad. It's coming from abroad, just like Simon said. And it's going to come in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. You people should continue. God bless you all. Let me not take much of your time, because I've seen that mazi is almost leaving the place. God, we bless all of you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Thank you, and God bless you because of time.
Thank you. Rastaman, you have the way. Do that thing where you want to.
You know, say, I did not listen to our Prime Minister because I was at.
You know what, Rastaman, you know, for at the comment section, they say you must allow Rastaman to make it talk. You must allow Rastaman to make it talk. So if I try cut you short now, they go eat me without oil this night. So
I bless our people. I bless our people. Respect to my people on the comment section. I couldn't make it to listen to our Prime Minister because I was at work.
You need to go and listen to
it. I must. But I know him because our Prime Minister, each time I listen to him, I feel at home. I know that, I get that I have peace, because he's the man of the spirit. He doesn't work with maybe what the eyes see like that. He works with what the eyes see, but what is confirming, or what is what the spirit confirmed. And with his conscience, he go check him out, and so he will come. And where you least expect him, when they think say now kill, he will bring, because sometimes, we know the message of Elijah. When Elijah said the voice of the Most High, when you see that the silent voice, that small voice, there is the biggest power. So I know say I will go listen to him, and I know say yes, I know the shake. I will go get part of my food, because to listen to him is like food again, because he's a shepherd. Actually, a leader is a shepherd, and a shepherd is also the same thing as pastor, because sometimes we don't get it when we say pastor. Pastor is somebody who is pastoring the sheep, and the sheep doesn't mean negative now, like people say sheep following, because the same sheep turns lion. You have to know the meaning of the character. So now we know what will they eat. The thing where will they eat, nine the man they bring. So nine the shepherd, man of the spirit. I see say when I won't go. Van almost won't sleep. I know say he wake up and have to work again, and he go down the complain and say, me, I must click this thing today. I go Ugo place. Ugo place phone. I no see link. Now me I go Van place. I see link. I say me I go. I say Ugo won't lock me out. You go no fit lock me out. They know reach. Seriously. Now me I phone Van area enter. So I can say you come from backyard. But Van no be backyard, because Van dey for front every time. He dey like Bele. Now Bele, he dey front every time, no dey dey back. So no be activity say me I come from behind. So my people, make I cut am short. It's already night here, and I no go dey too loud. But even if not to see say Biafra dey here, and Biafra will gain it. Biafra is Onu Ogene. This is Ogene for somebody who don't know what they call it for Igbo. This is Ogene. And Ogene.
Rastaman, since the night they don't come, you don't fit to make noise there. You go carry this thing, come make noise tomorrow. When time day.
If one time you say one go sleep because you go work tomorrow, talk am straight. Our masquerade say if I they come na treat, make you not tell me. I no go wake my people up, but as na Heroes Day, I say me I must talk to my brothers today.
But knock and small, make you feel am.
need the akoro this kind.
No, that one it go come there too loud now. No, before today. No, before today.
Now maybe the day you say tomorrow we want hear the sound. We
No,
want hear.
but today me I must talk to my people because I say, Biafrans, wake up now, you are heroes on the move. Biafra heroes on the move. Biafra heroes are on the move. Biafra heroes on the move. It soon be done in Biafra land. Gonna sing a new song with our daughters and song. You're gonna sing a brand new song. It's gonna be a song of glory. We're gonna tell our sons and daughters about the glory of the Most High. Hallelujah, then gonna be singing. Hallelujah, daughter singing. Hallelujah, Falana singing. Hallelujah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody come along, Biafra, Biafra heroes on the move. See Biafra heroes, I see them on the move. Biafra heroes on the move. Prime Minister nnamdi Kanu. Biafra voice 247 and bam bam bam. Information Minister and it's on everyone. Never forget to mother or EFM. Biafra Army, BNN. Respect to everyone. Everybody move along, Biafra on the move. Come along, everybody move along, the heroes on the move. I said, Biafra, sing along, your heroes on the move. Biafra, sing along, your heroes on the move. Because so-called heroes or fallen heroes, they are standing with the standing heroes, fighting with the fighting heroes, mighty heroes of Biafra. Our hero is standing there very, very loud, right in DSS dungeon. Even when he doesn't speak, he's very, very loud because he stands for righteousness. He stands for what his mind believes. Forget every bribe. If you want 1 trillion, they will give it to him because these people want our land. They want to annihilate us, but he knows exactly what they want. And he said it a long time. He said, if they want to take his life, let them take it. But he must stand and prove to the people that he cannot buy his conscience. He cannot buy him. So, though he doesn't speak to us every day, but it is deafening everybody. The loudness of his speech is deafening. It's deafening Fulani. It's deafening Britain. Is definitely any person, all those people we know like truth, they deaf them. Give thanks and praises to the Most High, our Prime Minister. Give thanks and praises for the spirit that is in each and every one that is working, doing this work is going on, and standing for the truth, getting joy from the truth, and moving with the truth. Biafra Heroes Day. Biafra Heroes Day. We shall always celebrate it and reflect it even every day, because this is our life. They are giving us our life, saying that we shall live. Blessed Lord, my brothers and my sisters.
Thank you, Rastaman. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. You know, say, what problem when they quarrel me and you be say you they come late. I don't know why they come late. If not, make you come early. You go take that English and talk to us because he did your mouth. So that is it. Baba, make we leave you, make you go sleep. I beg. Body no be firewood. I beg. Submit.
Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans. Thank you so much, Rastaman. You are such an inspiration. You know, that Ogele, we will need it in our programs, honestly. We need to Koraho Ogele. Yes. Fellow Biafrans, we thank you all. Our heroes, they didn't die in vain. Our heroes, they didn't pass on in vain. We are remembering them, and they are alive fighting for us where we cannot fight in the spirit. And we bless God for our leader, mazi nnamdi kanu. And we thank God for the faithful disciple that he has found in our Prime Minister and now Ambassador of Peace. We thank you all, fellow Biafrans. Kachifoni, Odiechi, Kachono, Orange.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, oh, bam, bam, bam. My able minister, are you there? Sonny?
He's dreaming already.
Sonny, are you there? Sonny should be working though.
Okay. I've been saying camera don't they watch him where he come tired, can't sleep on.
Mazi Sonny. Okay, Mazi Sonny is bringing greetings from Mazi Sonny. He's bringing greetings to you, Biafrans. So we have to go. Honestly, we don't try. The message there was powerful, and we thank God we've been able to celebrate the Heroes Day today. We love our heroes, and the one prayer we must pray is that all our heroes, we don't want to celebrate them dead anymore. Only the ones that are dead now are the ones we want to celebrate dead. We want to celebrate the remaining ones alive.
Living heroes.
Yes. So, Biafrans, good night. It will be in few hours time. We go jam again. I can appear from Badawuna Onisi, and then you must listen to Simon Eba. Good night from me to you all. Bye for now.
Bye.
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. Zoo is panicking. It is the truth. I tell you the truth. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're holding my life, you take it. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.